So Wayne and Lori, we're in Sunland Village, the 55 plus community in Mesa, Arizona. Going to give you a little tour. It is June 11th, 2024. This home just had a reduction in price. Currently, the list price is $349,900. I think someone bought it in January, did a few updates to it, but they've come down quite a bit in price. They've repainted the inside, put some new carpet and stuff in the bedrooms. The outside doesn't look too bad. This patio cover over the front patio is all aluminum, so there's no painting or maintenance. Slump block in the front of the house here, and the slump block is painted white. You got the older style garage door here, and the heating and cooling system is up on the roof here. It is probably about a 2005. It's a train unit. If you had to replace that today on this size of home, being 1,580 square feet, you're probably looking at about $12,000. I know you can get them done in that 9 to 12, but you can also spend a lot more money than that as well. So hang on, we're going to give you a tour of the outside, and then we'll go ahead and take you in the inside as well. We are on the west side of the home here. Soffits look pretty good. The paint looks good. A little flaking at the bottom. All these houses had that, but most of the foundation looks pretty good. There's one spot I'll show you as we continue around the home. 220 amp electrical panel on the outside of the house. For some of you that have stumbled into this video here looking for a home for yourself in Arizona, yes, they put all the electrical panels on the outside of the home. I think it's more for safety reasons than anything else. They've got a spot to block your garbage cans from the street, and they got a sidewalk on this west side of the garage as well. Here's the back patio. Again, this home sits on the north side of the street, facing south in the front. You got a little issue with the soffit here. From the old part of the roof, this has probably been like this for as old as the house is, which is about 44 years old. I believe this one was built in 1980. It's a standard 600 floor plan. They added an Arizona room here for a little more space. This door over here goes into the laundry room. You've got some older carpet here on this back patio, but that's easily enough taken up. And then you've got these three larger fruit trees. Looks like you have a couple of orange trees, and maybe a couple of grapefruit trees. Fairly easy to take this out. The neighbor's got a fence behind you. These do give you a lot of privacy, and we'll try and show you that here in just a second. Another spot over here, they added a gutter, and you see a window air conditioner going into that Arizona room there. They've got a couple spots with the soffit. I believe that, again, was a long time ago, and they ramified it by extending the drain line from the AC out past the roof line and then putting a gutter there in that valley. They've got a whole stack of tile down to the other end of this, down to the east end of this home here. And the roof has been done at some point in time with new underlayment. When these houses were built, all the way up to about 2000, they added the tile is good for a lifetime, but the underlayment underneath it was only good for about 20 years. Today, when they redo the underlayment under a tile roof, in my rule of thumb, based on experience, everything built after about 2002, 2004 range, they started putting 30 and 40-year underlayments underneath that tile. And so if you had to redo a house this size today, it would cost you about I would say anywhere from about $9,000 to $12,000 to redo that underlayment. Sunland Village would more than likely allow you to get rid of the tile, because a lot of these houses weren't. That was an option at the build time. You could get rid of the tile and put a shingled roof on and probably do it a little bit cheaper than doing the underlayment. But that's something we could explore for you as well. The outside of the house isn't bad. There's a few things. The soffit is easy to ramify. Here is the yard right behind you here, looking into the neighbors. And so there is some privacy. The fence is leaning a little bit, but if you took out some of these trees, you'd probably want to do some landscaping. This one is showing its better days, but I think it could be trimmed up and it might bounce back a little bit as well. This is towards the southeast corner of the house. I don't know if you can see it off the video camera here. I had a home in Sunland Village East that was about 8 years newer, and I had this same thing. And you have to clean it up, kind of give it an acid bath, and then put the patch in. A lot of people try to patch it. This was real common. When they did the cement forms, it's like they had too much sulfur and they had something on the forms to prevent the cement from sticking. And so over time, it's kind of eaten into the cement. That's the only spot, the foundation, I should say that's the worst spot. The other spots are kind of superficial, nothing to really concern about. The shallower the patching, the more likely it's just going to bubble back out. Soffits look good on this side of the house, and they look good on this front as well. Just giving you another view of the front of the home here. So for those of you that are familiar with Sunland Village, this group of houses is on the east side of Greenfield. And we're in the newer section. We're in the south west section of Sunland Village, where these homes were built in the 1980s to about 84, 85. This home is looking directly across the street from you. This home is looking kitty corner, and this is looking up the street to the east. Here's the front patio. Again, they put carpet on here. This carpet's a little better shape, but again, easy to take up, do a stamped concrete if you like, but nothing in the front here that would have to be done anytime soon. Stepping just inside the front door, the house has been closed up here a little bit. They got brand new carpet, kind of a gray colored paint. You do have popcorn ceilings. They have been painted in recent past. That wall in many of these homes has been taken out and opened up. I think the last house you had, Wayne and Lori, had that wall out. We do have plantation shutters on this front window. These are the older windows, and I'll check before we videotape the next segment and tell you whether they're single pane or dual pane. But you don't have many windows facing the south. The rest are protected. Only this front window and the front master bedroom window. We're in the dining room eating area. Got a breakfast bar over there. You know, cabinets look pretty good. They did repaint just the fronts a white color. They replaced the refrigerator. They replaced the oven. The dishwasher is still older. But, you know, laminate countertops. You got tile here in the kitchen. Sorry it's a little bit darker. Don't have a lot of light. We could add some more lighting here. Sometimes when you add that Arizona room, it makes the home a little bit darker as well. But the kitchen is actually pretty decent. There's a few watermarks right there by the cabinet, right there by the kitchen sink. And then the laundry room is back over here in the corner. Here's the laundry room. It's a larger, oversized laundry room because they did away with the golf cart garage at build time, and they put the washer and dryer and a chest freezer in this closet over here. Large double pantry over there. And then I'm standing with my back to the laundry room looking out into the kitchen. Looking into the garage here, and just a note on the windows. They are single pane windows, but again, you only have two windows that are facing the south, and one of them, the living room window, is completely protected. They laid carpet down here in the garage. I don't recommend that. We don't get a lot of rain in Arizona, but if that carpet gets wet, you got these 2x4s were the expansion joints in the 1980s, and if you get termites, there's two types of homes in Arizona, the ones that have termites and the ones that are going to get them. But once you treat, typically that treatment will last for well over 5 years, and sometimes you'll never get them back. But we can discuss more of that with a phone call. You got a water softener over there in the corner. That's just a small closet. Again, that's where your golf cart storage would have been. You've got a newer hot water heater. Looks like it was just replaced, and some built-in cabinets here. You're facing south. This is the older style garage door. It does, especially if you live here year-round, it does keep the garage about 20 to 25 degrees cooler by having an insulated garage door. If you're living here seasonally, that's not quite as important. Here we are standing in the Arizona room. They got built-in cabinets. Again, all the carpet's been replaced. And these windows are to the north. You do have a wall unit AC, so it's not heated and cooled with the central unit. If this was on the south side of the house, this would be like a sauna. It's already about 100 degrees here. It's about 10:30 this morning. Like I said, June 11, 2024. This room is still pretty comfortable with nothing on in it at all, as well as the house. These block constructed homes like Sunland Village has, they hold up pretty well to the heat. And other than the roof and the soffits and the fascia on the outside, they're pretty easy to maintain. Okay, we're going to step back over there to the bedrooms. The master bedroom is towards the front of the house. Here we are looking into the master bedroom. We've got two double closets there with mirrors on the windows, and then you have plantation shutters. Those plantation shutters, when you're gone in the summertime, it does help keep this house cool. Even if you are living here, it does. You'll see there's a deal in the ceiling, a little white tray. This house, it's a little white vent. This house used to have a swamp cooler. That was common back in the 80s. They don't put them on much anymore because our heating and cooling systems are much more efficient, especially over these last 5 to 10 years. They put on a very efficient unit, and so it doesn't really pay to have swamp coolers anymore. But here's those double closets. Again, everything in here has been repainted, kind of a gray with a white trim. Looking into the main bathroom and the master bedroom. And then here is a linen closet to the right of the shower. This is the original tile, but they redid the floor. And they were just using a shower curtain over this door, over this opening, but you could add a door if you decided to. These houses all used to have them. Standing in the master bedroom, looking down the hallway towards the guest bedroom to the back of the house. And you've got, again, a linen closet for the guest bath. You got another double storage closet here to your left. And then looking straight into this guest bedroom. This room is all wallpaper here. Again, not much done in this room. Wallpaper doesn't look bad, but certainly could take it out. All new carpet again as well. Here's looking into the guest bathroom. And again, the cabinets are fairly decent shape for as old as the house is. We have these heaters in the ceiling, and those are very dangerous. If you forget and you leave a towel draped over the shower rod there, it will start a fire. There's been 4 or 5 homes in Arizona that are in the Sunland Village that I know of over the last 20 years that those things caused the fire. That's the first thing I would take out, a couple of $100. You've got them in both bathrooms. But otherwise, again, this is kind of a greenish white tile surround around that tub, but everything's decent shape there as well. For the price, I mean, we haven't had too many homes here in the last 3 or 4 years that have been under that $400 price range, and they've all needed about the same amount of work. So, $25,000, $30,000 additional would correct a lot of things in this home. Wouldn't necessarily give you new kitchens or bathrooms, but it would, maybe open it up and update the appliances. You're probably going to have to do something with the roof in the next 8 to 10 years and that heating and cooling system in the next 5 years. So anyways, Wayne and Lori, I hope this video helped you out. If you've stumbled into this video looking for a home for yourself in an Arizona 55 plus community, resort style or golf community throughout Arizona, please give me a call at 480-710-6326 or visit my website at www.justjarl.com. That's JUSTJARL.com. I look forward to seeing you in person, Wayne and Lori, again, and maybe you might want to make the trip here to Arizona and experience some of this nice, warm, dry weather. Okay? Take care and have a great day.